is Russell Hawley with Geek.com, and we are taking a look at the HTC One and Samsung Galaxy S4 Google Play Edition devices. Now, we've compared each one of these phones to their stock counterparts. We've done the HTC One Google Play Edition versus Sense HTC One, and the Galaxy S4 Google Play Edition versus TouchWiz Galaxy S4. But really, we should take a look at these two side by side and see which Google Play Edition phone reigns supreme. Now, on this boot up, you saw that the Galaxy S4 was a little tiny bit faster on start. And you expect that because these two are running what is essentially stock Android 4.2.2 with very little underlying modifications, that these would be exactly the same. But really what we see here is that the Galaxy S4 is just a tiny bit faster when it comes to a lot of these kind of basic animations and moving back and forth between the operating system. In a lot of cases, they're very similar, but not in every case. The Galaxy S4 is definitely a little faster in some cases. But a lot of this is, so small that you'd only really notice it if they were sitting side by side. So maybe we should take a look at something that's a little more resource intensive. And to do that, we are going to turn to the Qualcomm Snapdragon test suite for the Snapdragon 600, which is Reign of Emira, The Lost Kingdom. If you've seen any of our other video reviews for Snapdragon 600 devices, you've seen us go through this game before. This is Qualcomm's, show-off game that they made specifically to make the Snapdragon 600 look nice. And as you can see, the Galaxy S4 loaded the game faster. We're going to go ahead and start brand new games for each one of these phones here, and we will see which loads faster. This is a 3D game that looks really fantastic. It's a hack and slash, not a whole lot to it. It's not particularly complicated, and it's only really the first level that's available right now for Snapdragon 600 processors. But just in going through the loading screen here, you can see that the Galaxy S4 is visibly faster in actually getting you to the game to play, which is an extension of what we saw just a minute ago with the launch stuff. So it's definitely clear here that for resource intensive processes and really just kind of general navigation, the Galaxy S4 is the faster of the two phones, comparing the Galaxy S4 to the HTC One, which is interesting because when you're comparing the Sense version to the TouchWiz version, the HTC One is actually the faster of the phone. Now, obviously, when the game actually loads, we're not going to see any difference in performance here. What you will see is that the brighter and larger screen on the Galaxy S4 shows the colors, a little more intense, which is Samsung's, Super AMOLED screen at work here. You can see, the color difference is pretty obvious, but really when it comes down to it, these two phones are incredibly impressive, but the Galaxy S4 comes out on top. Thanks for watching.